Hi everybody, it's Julie. Welcome to our July Junk Journal Challenge details video. So in July, we are going to do something a little different. We are going to be using DearJulieJulie Digitals to make bases for our journal. I'm thinking this might be a way to come up with a template to make a journal quickly using DearJulieJulie Digitals, because I actually use some specific digitals when I put together my digital kits. So so the main thing is we're using digitals to make these pages. We're making a single journal. You can make more. This is going to be an easy one, so I actually recommend that possibly you do that. I have some ideas of other things to do along with this. Of course, it's always easier to make more than one, especially when you're doing bases, okay? So you're going to be using two DearJulieJulie kits. One of those can be any freebies. So any of the DearJulieJulie freebies all come together and they count as one. Remember, you can get your freebies every Friday in the patreon.com/DearJulieJulie. Also at buymeacoffee.com/DearJulieJulie. We do also have them in the files section of the DearJulieJulie Facebook group, the DearJulieJulie Crafty Community. Okay, so that's where you get your freebies. The other digitals can come from the Etsy shop. So I have an Etsy shop, and right now for Monday through Friday, so the 1st through the 5th, all digitals will be 40% off. And that is because I will be introducing a brand new digital later today through a short video, and then I'll show it again tomorrow in tomorrow's video. But I have a brand new digital called Roses of Summer. It does go along with the digital that I gave to the Patreons in May, which I'm going to be using along with the new digital to make my journal. But I'm going to try and make several. Because I think the way that this works, I think we're going to be able to make several and to make them quickly if we have our pages already put together. So, so another thing is 60 pages or more on your journal. And so you're going to probably want to do a bound journal this time, but you can make any type. They are going to need to be 9x6 or larger this time, because you are going to want to be able to use your full page. Okay, that is the challenge. The challenge is going to be using the DearJulieJulie digitals to make your base, and you're going to use them at regular page size. Okay, so the way that you would print them. The way that they came, okay? Because I know several of you print them at other sizes, but this time we're going to print them regular so that everybody's on the same page. We also will have a required mini challenge in the challenge, and the details for that will come on Monday, July 8th, okay? So I'm really excited for this. We are going to take... We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different types of pages. Okay, so 7 different DearJulieJulie pages, and we are going to be making page ideas and embellishments out of those. So to start off with, we're going to take a postcard base page. So a postcard base page. Now, some of the postcard base pages are actually made so you can make your postcard flip up page just like this, and everything is in order. So that right there is your postcard flip page. Okay, and then you fold it right here and you've got your flip page. You can, well, I'll be doing all of these. So just, but that's our first one. The next one is your double edge pocket. And so what you do with this one is you go up, say on this, okay, and on one of your pockets, now this one you're going to want to use a postcard page that both your postcards are in the same order, okay, or like are facing the same way. And you're going to go ahead and fold this over a little bit and then glue it down, and you're going to have, and then glue it here, and you're going to have two pockets. Okay, now this side you can leave it open, or you can do the same thing on the other side if you want to. Okay, so a page that maybe has one side or the other has something that doesn't show up upside down. Okay, now remember, there are digital kits that are just bases kit. There's one called bases. You have the background kits would work also, and you can do it with a background kit and then decorate it with whatever you want. Okay, and the really exciting thing is when we get to what you get to use to decorate. Okay, so postcard small page is just taking two postcards, or if it's in this direction, two postcards and making a page. It's that simple. Yes, it is that simple. Hidden journaling card. So I might go ahead and flip this up, put the glue around it, make our hidden journaling card, and we need two of them. So I could have this one and this one be hidden journaling cards. And so, or I can do them this way if those are going to work better for what I want. Okay, so postcard hidden journaling cards. Okay, so a tuck and a top tuck. This is one we haven't done in a long time. It was one of my favorites for a very long time. And so you can go ahead and take your postcard and you just cut it on the diagonal. And then I would probably fold down your page or add an edge. And guess what? You have a tuck and a tuck. And this one can go up on the top and this one can go down on the bottom on another page. Yes, that's simple. If you're going for one that is in this orientation, then one can go up and one can come down. The next one's postcard with tickets on the edge. So you guys have seen me do that several times, and I said tickets, but it can be anything, okay? So taking your postcard and you put something on the top and something on the bottom, okay? So that will be your base, the ticket and ticket, or the writing and writing. And now you add your three other things and you make a postcard, and you do it with all four. So, so this one you might not want, you might not want it to go all the way up. You might want it like, you can fit it so that it fits on there, okay? And again, I will be making all of these, but these are things I've done before. These you will want them to be backed. You will want them to be postcard, like a heavier weight, okay? So that is the 3-page ideas and 2 embellishment ideas using a postcard postcard pages, okay? And again, this is from the Patreon. I believe this was, I don't know which level. I do have those. And I can show you at the end who is what. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so that is postcards. Next, we have Dad's bank envelope. Okay, so I had already cut it out. I was already ready. So Dad's bank envelope tuck and flip. So we usually do a tuck and a flip. Okay, put it all together. You've got a tuck and a flip, or you can do a tuck and a flip this way. Okay, so either way, tuck and flip. And then the other one is to make a traveling bank envelope mini folio using this. Okay, so you're going to want some pages in here, like a mini journal. You know, like if you took this envelope and you made like a double tuck in here, and it had this, and you had some other pages in here on this side, and then maybe this was down and is a pocket. Okay, so mini folio, and then it closes up, and I'm going to be doing this. It closes up, and it can be a traveling tag, okay? But it's actually a little folio, okay? And you can, your pages can be on this side, and then you can decorate this side if you would rather, however you want to do that. But that's Dad's bank envelope, and you're using a full page Dad's bank envelope. There are Dad's bank envelopes in the Friday freebies, and some of the kits have it too. Okay. Next we have the 6-pack base. And so we're going to make a 6-pack flip. So just like this, you fold it up, you fold it on these lines, and you have the 6-pack flip. The 6-pack folio flip, you're going to go ahead and fold it, and you're going to want to have a pocket, and like maybe a fold down, or this one can fold over, but you want to make a folio out of a 6-pack. Okay, folio out of a 6-pack, and 6-pack notebooks, and so they can go this way. You need 2 of them, so they can go this way. Maybe you go ahead and have it go, one of them go like this, and you have writing space. Maybe you have a pocket. You get to figure it out, but 2 notebooks out of your 6-pack. Okay, full page or envelope base page. Okay, so you might have a full page, or you might have a digital that has your envelope. Again, this is a full page envelope, or it's going to go edge to edge on this, edge to edge. Double tuck in the center. I'm going to use this as an example, but it needs to be this size. And so you go ahead and you fold half of your envelope like this. So you've got an envelope, and then this goes, say this is the center. This goes into the center of the signature, and it would be bound here. You'll have double tuck 1 and 2, and you'll have however you want to do this pocket on this side. Okay, so that's your first one, and then your other one is a double tuck on the edge. Okay, so that's where you attach it to the edge, and it can be the edge, the top edge, or the bottom edge, but it needs to go, actually it's a full size, so it's going to have to go on this side edge. Okay, and it's full size. Hidden journaling card. And so you're going to take your envelope, big envelope, and you're going to go ahead and close it up, and then turn this into a hidden journaling card. So you'll be, your envelope will be fully closed, And then you'll decide where you want to add your, you know, if you want to come down here, if you want to come across the bottom, however you want to get in it for your hidden journaling card. Okay, and you can look up hidden journaling card, Dear Julie Julie, and you're making one of those, but you're making out an envelope, and your envelope you can make out of a full-size Dear Julie Julie digital if you wanted to, and use your envelope punch board to make it. Okay. Next, we have our large tag base. And so I have this one that is from the Patreon May Kit. And so large pocket and flip double edge pocket page. No, it's attached pocket and flip double edge pocket page. So this one, you know what, we'll go ahead and we're going to use this as our page. Okay, so say this pocket or this tag gets attached here. So that's your attached pocket. Then you take these two around, you close them, close it around, and then cut this. And oh, when you close it, you glue in the center because you need two pockets. Okay, so glue here and here on the inside, then cut a sliver here, then cut your little tab holes here and here, notched holes here and here, and that gives you a double edge pocket. So an attached pocket and flip double edge pocket page. Okay, so this is going to be your center, and that goes like that, or it could go in this direction. So but it's going to be attached and have a flip with the two pockets. Okay, and that is and then the next one is an attached pocket with a long pocket flip. So it's the same thing, but instead of gluing inside here, you just have the long pocket. Okay, so you glue it down and then you cut it and you've got a long pocket. Those are the two page ideas. The trifold tag is using all three pieces like this. Okay, and it's really kind of fun when you have when your pages. So say I do a scallop or I do the mountain thing, mountain, and then we can see this piece on the back. Okay. Okay, so trifold, that, or like that, and then make it beautiful. Folded card tag. So just like the long pocket, but this time it's a tag. So we're going to go ahead and fold this over. I'm going to fold this in like that so that when I open, I have this on the inside. Okay, and you can go ahead and make it a trifold if you want, so folded like that, or it can be down and have a pocket. So a little bit of creativity allowed on that one. It's your folded card tag using a large tag base. The next one is matchbook notebooks. Now, this one is probably not going to work for that, but this one will and this one will. So you're going to go ahead and you're going to want to have a flip up place, and these will come down like this. Okay, so there, and that's supposed to be two of those. Two. Okay, but flip this side up And this works good because, look at there, we've got that flipping up. Does not work so well for the Eiffel Tower, but we can save that and use that for something else. Okay, so those are your large tag base ideas. Large pocket page. Okay, so you've got your page like this, okay, and you're going to come in and you're going to add a page right on top of the page. You're going to fold this down and make it all nice, and you can have it so that it's staggered or right on the edge. But you're going to use this like this. So you're going to have a large page here, and then this page is going to be able to either you connect it over here, or it can be one of your other things that you might need to make, or it can just, it can just be over here and be another page for your journal to help count towards your 60. Okay, so this is your double or side-by-side pages. Large angle tuck pocket page. That literally you take and you go from the center, and you take this and you go into the inside, and you would put this page over the top of another page, and you have your large angle tuck pocket page. Now you can go ahead and cut this and then just fold it over so that you can use that for something else. It can also be writing space, okay? So if you've done this so that the tuck tucks in, you can have hidden journaling space here if you wanted, okay? Especially if this was just for you and only you would know that it was there. Okay, so the next thing is a flip-flop tip-in. And so making a flip-flop, you're going to go ahead and you're going to put this in. Now your flip-flop, your flap, this is going to be your flap, okay? Or it can be the page that comes under your flap. So you remember the page over there where you might have an extra page sticking out, okay? So you might have an extra page and you want to stick a flip-flop. So you use a double-sided page to make your insert of your flip-flop. It would work really well if you had like the lined page. Like this would be a great page to put on the inside of a flip-flop. So we'll be doing that, and so if you don't already know how to make a flip-flop, that we'll be doing that, okay? Or you can look it up. Flip-flop, Dear Julie Julie. Okay. So it's a flip-flop tip-in. So you can either make your tip-in and just tip it in, or it can be tipped in underneath a flap. Either one. Okay, the next thing is a large file card, and it's one of the things I like to make out of these. Go ahead and fold it. I close it up or make it a pocket if I'm going to make it a pocket. And I need to cut it down a little bit because I need it to fit in that large pocket probably. But that's one of the things I like to make because you end up with, sometimes, a decorated side and a side that you can write on. And so that is our large file card using a side-by-side page. Next, slotted pocket page. So we are using a mini journal page now, okay? Mini journal page. So this is how it goes into the journal. And you guys have seen me do this where we go ahead and maybe we slit here. So you're going to attach it to another page. Okay, actually you can cut it first. Cut your slot here, and then maybe you're going to put a slot here. Maybe you're going to put a small one down here. Okay, so slot, slot, slot. So it's a slotted page. So we cut these out with our craft knife, and then we attach it so that we end up with a pocket and a pocket and a pocket. Okay? And then you could just leave this open so it's a pocket, but it's a pocket page. And we're using these lines to tell us where these the slots are going to go on a mini journal card. Now these are made, and you can go ahead and flip them up and make a zine. And so that is your next thing, is the zine. And the next thing is mini notebooks, and you can have them be where they go like this. Okay, so this is one. There's the back of it, and you fill it with scrappy paper, or you can have it go in this direction and you fill it with scrappy paper. And again, on any of the notebooks, we're making 2. Okay, so making 2 of those. Okay, so that is using a mini journal kit page. Now again, all of these, you can find them in most of the kits, and then also freebies, as well as if you are a Dear Julie Patreon, you're going to be able to find those specific pages there. Okay, the really exciting thing is this month you get to use all your tools, every tool, everything that you have that you would consider a tool. You also get to just plain use everything and anything in your craft room. It is the middle of summer, and go gung-ho. If you find yourself stuck because you're able to use everything, then go ahead and put together a kit and use your little kit. We've taught you several times how to use a kit, and sometimes the perimeters really do help. Okay, the other thing is there's one more part to this challenge. So like all the challenges, you're going to use a Dear Julie digital page. You're going to have used enough pages that I don't have to tell you how many pages to use, because you're going to use a page for that one. You're going to use a page for that one, 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 and that one. I think it's 13. Okay. And they are one-sided pages. Okay. So you're going to use the full two sheets, but most of them, your page count would be on one side. So don't panic. So you can use anything in your stash. So this might be a good time to go ahead and pull out that thing that you've been wanting to use that you haven't been able to use because there's always too many rules, and then find a Dear Julie kit that will go with it. Again, the bases kits and the background kits are going to be great for this. And tomorrow I will, on Tuesday, I will show you the bases kit, and how you can use the pieces from that. Okay. So the next thing, as far as the challenge, is all of your items need to have a mixed media thing done to it. So a wet medium, ink, pen, paint, pencils, even though they're not wet, but they're kind of fingernail polish, gesso, sprays, all the things that you could add. We're even going to say foiling will count. So foiling, we've got this stuff. What do they call it? Gilding flakes. That will count. So a medium, inking, so stenciling, stamping, because that's ink, stenciling, stamping, using a pen to go around it is ink, that's a medium, and use a variety, okay? You can use the same thing on every one, but use a variety. Pull out those things that you haven't had a chance to use in a long time. Oh, the one other thing. Oh my gosh, So you get to use your whole kit, everything in your house and in your garden and in your garage, everywhere. You can use anything to make this journal and to finish it. So you're making your base out of your Dear Julie Julie Digital. You're adding your mixed media, and you're adding 3 more enhancements or embellishments. So enhancements are inking. So yeah, you've got inking here, but you need a second thing. So sewing, embroidery, which is sewing, but it's kind of different. Embroidery, let's see, stamping, stenciling. Those are enhancements. Embellishments, adding washi tape, stickers, flowers, thread. Again, well, inking and adding pen ink is, yeah, that. What else? Fingernail polish, paint, all the things by category. So if you added 3 stamps, they only count as one, okay, one thing. If you add 2 or 3 different washi tapes, it's a washi tape. It counts as one. You can add 3 different ones, but it's washi tape. If you add fabric, dryer sheet, coffee filter, I'm looking around, lace, ribbon, all those, tissue paper, all those things are single things that you can add, okay? So the enhancements are more things that are not going to add bulk to your page, where embellishments might add more bulk, and that we added counting the enhancements in. So each one of your finished items is going to have the base, which is Dear Julie Julie Digital. You're going to use some type of mixed media and 3 more things on it, okay? Painting, oh my gosh, there's so many wonderful things. Staples count as an enhancement also, okay? So there, so this was different. I went through and told you because I want you to be able to go ahead and start. I'm going to see if I can find you some videos that tell you all these things. And they will be in one post so that you can just go into the special group, into that post. And that will help you so that you don't have to wait for me to do the video. But on a couple of these, they are newer. So if you have not for sure seen me do it, go ahead and wait for me to do it. And then one other thing is to use one thing that you haven't used before. One thing you haven't used before. So there's 3 challenges in this. The challenge of using your Dear Julie Julie Digital to build all the bases. The challenge of using mixed media on each one of your bases somehow. And then somewhere in your journal, use something that you haven't used before. Okay, and I'm looking forward to seeing what that is. A lot of us have many things that we've never used before. So I cannot wait to see how that goes. Again, we're making one journal, at least 60 pages. We're using 2 Dear Julie Julie digital kits or more, and your free kits all count together as one. The Dear Julie Julie Etsy shop is on sale for 40% off because there's a new digital kit coming out tomorrow. Today, actually. And it's confusing to have that kit on 40% off and everything else on 30% off. So I just put the whole sale on 40% off July 5th. Okay? So, like in all the Dear Julie Julie challenges, there is a prize, and everyone that finishes on time and posts all their finished required items, they get invited to a virtual internet party. It's a 2-hour party, And in that party is a brand new digital that they get. It is a full Dear Julie Julie digital, and it's a surprise. They get it when they go in to the party, and it's exclusive. The party is exclusive to those that finish and finish on time. It's pretty fun. Actually, it's a lot of fun, and I would love to see you get to join us. Okay, when you go to the group, so there's going to be a special group just for those that want to do the challenge. And when you go there, there is going to be a welcoming letter with the details written out for you. And also there will be a post for you to put questions. And so please ask your questions in there. Remember that I might not get to it first. Somebody else might answer your question. There's several here that have been doing this for a long time. And if they answer your question, they probably know the answer. So yeah, so there is a question post. The other thing is there will be blue posts for you to post all your pages, red posts for you to post all your ephemera. It'll tell you what you're posting. So go ahead and post those in there. And then there's keyboard key pictures that say post your finished journal here. So when you're finished, you post the cover of your journal in that post. When you make your video of your finished journal, if you wanted to, you post that there so that people can watch your video and get ideas and be inspired and tell you how wonderful you did. And then there's also one for you to tell us the name of your photo album. So there will be a video telling you how to make a photo album. So you go in and you make a photo album, and all of your photos go in there. So if somebody wants to look at those, they can. But it's also so that I can look and make sure that you have made everything. I go through and check all the posts, and sometimes it's easier like if you're not there and I'm like, oh, but it's over, but maybe you missed posting it here, but you posted it in there. I want to make sure that everybody is included, that finished, and gets proper recognition. Also, there will be a post for you to give me permission to tell everybody that you finished and that you became a VIP. But I think this is going to be a lot of fun. And like I said, I think by doing this, we may be able to come up with a template for a journal that you can make over and over and over again. Remember, we have one other requirement, and that will be our mini challenge in the challenge. The details for that will be posted on Monday, July 8th. So I am really looking forward to this. I wanted to show you opals. They got a full page here. Sapphires have a side-by-side page. Diamond has a full page. No, diamond has this. Emerald has a full page. I don't know where that full page goes. It's not clipped. You've got a tag page in the ruby, postcards in the envelope in the ruby. You could probably use that as a side-by-side for like your file card. Let's see. Yeah, so this is the May kit that the Patreons received. Let's see. This is the June kit. So these are all still in there. So opals, they got a mini journal kit. So you can make a zine out of that. They also got little ephemera. Got a large tag. There's a side-by-side page. There's the 6-pack in those were sapphire. 6-pack in the ruby. Side-by-side, an envelope, a wallet page, a postcard page, a whole bunch of birds, a postcard page in the other orientation, a large tag, small envelopes, a large envelope, side by side, and then mini. And then diamond, you got a large tag, and emerald, you've got a full page. So, so that is out of the June kit that the Patreons received. And the way it works is like if you're an opal, this is what you get. If you're a sapphire, you get what a sapphire gets and what an opal gets. And if you're a ruby, you get the ruby, sapphire, and opal. Diamond, same, and the emerald. So each level that you go up, you get everything in the levels below as well. Okay, and Patreon is patreon.com/DearJulieJulie. That is also where you're going to find a whole bunch of freebies. And remember, your freebies all count as one Dear Julie Julie kit, and the Etsy shop is on sale. Okay, so we have done over 65 challenges. I'm hoping that we get several of you to do this one, and tomorrow I will show you the bases kit and a couple of the background kits, as well as the brand new Summer Roses digital kit. So find something to celebrate every day. The link to the special group is now in the description box down below. You can go there and find all the details written out, and the PDF and Word form are there so that you can copy them and use that like we do to check things off. And so happy summer. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. Don't forget to ask questions, and have an amazing day. The link to the group is in the description box below, and it's been added to the chat. I'll see you in the group. Bye. Happy July. Bye-bye.